Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. Before watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's start this video. What's a maritime attorney? A maritime attorney is a legal professional who focuses on helping those who have experienced injuries, accident, and wrongful deaths because by recreational and commercial maritime accident. These incidents are governed by maritime law, which lays out specific routes to recovery for people who have been injured or lost loved ones on the water. A competent Houston maritime attorney will have a true understanding of how maritime law affects incidents in national and international waters, plus the commitment to see each case through to successful result. Often, maritime injury cases require extensive investigation, a true knowledge of laws that are hundreds of years old, and the willingness to try cases in court. Maritime companies are some of the most powerful in the world, so having an experienced maritime attorney is crucial countering their tactics. Yes, you likely need a maritime injury lawyer because laws governing offshore injury can be complicated. Deciding whether to hire a maritime injury lawyer might seem like a hard decision. What you should know is this: if you were injured or lost a family member at sea, there is no one who can defend your rights and help you rebuild your life like a skilled maritime injury lawyer can. Your employee won't have your back. Your loved ones won't know how to help. It takes a powerful lawyer who knows the ins and outs of maritime injury cases to protect you. Importantly, hiring a maritime lawyer also means having help from someone who will seek the compensation you deserve rather than compensation you were offered. A maritime attorney will investigate your case, help help make sure that the other side is being fair. If they are not, they will be prepared to fight for your recovery in court. A maritime injury might include any type of physical or psychological trauma experienced at sea, offshore workers, cruise ships passengers, crew members of fishing vessels, and all others who are injured or lost while in United States or international waters may be considered to have suffered a maritime injury. These injuries are often severe and life-changing, warranting the involvement of an attorney who knows how to hold at-fault parties accountable under maritime injury law. Importantly, maritime injuries are not covered by typical onshore laws. For example, injured maritime workers can't file a workers' compensation as onshore workers can. Instead, they will need to use laws such as the LHWCA and Jones Act to seek compensation. In other instances, workers can use old maritime laws such as maintenance and cure to secure needed compensation after an accident. Maritime law, also known as admiralty law, governs navigation and shipping. Maritime law is one of the oldest sets of rules used to protect offshore workers before the Jones Act, Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act, and the Death of the High Seas Act. It provides basic provisions that make sure workers are provided with maintenance and cure after an injury. Maritime law is complicated in part due to how old it is. In fact, the Maritime Law Association of the United States was founded in 1899. Since maritime law is unique, those in need of legal help should always look for attorneys who have experience with it. Is maritime law the same everywhere? No, maritime law is not the same everywhere. Although the admiralty laws of many nations have common roots, those nations have since modified them with unique stipulations. For example, the Jones Act is a law that only applies to vessels flying the American flag. The Jones Act is a law that enables injured maritime workers to secure the compensation they need for the for the full extent of their injuries. Before the Jones Act was passed in 1920, maritime workers injured by preventable accident were not able to collect the full amount of compensation that they needed for their injuries. With the Jones Act, workers can recover losses such as medical bills, lost wages, the cost of future care, and more. Maintenance and cure describe the cost of living or maintenance and the medical expenses or cure that an offshore worker needs after an accident. For decades, maritime law has required vessel owners to ensure that injured workers receive maintenance and cure after sustaining an injury. Common causes of maritime injuries are accidents that should have been prevented and were not. Importantly, it's the duty of vessel owners and employers to prevent this accident and protect workers. Maritime injuries are often caused by dangerous deck conditions, toxic exposure, explosion and fires, unseaworthy vessels, sailing in dangerous conditions, lack of safety training, enclosed space, falling objects, mechanical failures, slip and falls. There are 5 things you should do after a maritime accident. Get the medical attention you need. Inform your employer about your injury. Compile all information about your accident, who saw it, and the circumstance surrounding it. Don't sign any documents, answer any question, or give any statement. Call a maritime lawyer. What type of compensation do I qualify for after my offshore injuries? This depends on what type of job you were performing during your injury and what law governs it. Some workers will be entitled to compensation under the Jones Act, while the others may qualify for recovery with the Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act. Defining what workers qualify for assistance for themselves laws is not always simple. Speaking with our offshore injury lawyers during a free consultation is the best way to discover your options. The Mike Maritime Law Firm will help you afford their services. Injured maritime workers are often facing difficult financial circumstances and need to have special financial arrangements made with their maritime lawyers. For example, Arnold and Itkin LLP works on a contingency fee basis, meaning we cover all costs of a case and don't collect payment unless we win it. Besides taking on the financial burden of a case's fees and investigation costs, our firm has helped our clients get the medical care and needs as their trial progresses. Maritime lawyers handle cases involving marine vessels, sea craft, offshore oil rigs, and harbor workers. Because of the nuanced law involving injuries or contract disputes pertaining to shipping or activities on navigable waters, experienced maritime attorneys are critical to bringing a successful claim. A maritime lawyer must understand federal law, state law, and complexities of marine insurance and many other shipping and offshore drilling industry specifics. This is a highly complicated field of law, making it crucial to involve an experienced maritime lawyer. In many instances, your company may ask to sign an agreement or release in exchange for payment of unearned wages, maintenance, or medical benefits. It is imperative that you have any documents you are given review by a competent Houston maritime injury attorney before signing you don't so you do not waive any of your rights to recovery. Perhaps the most important reason you need a lawyer is that employers and insurance companies have teams of lawyers representing them. Their goal is to dispose of your claims as cheaply as possible. The only way to level the playing field with your employer or the insurance company is to have an experienced attorney representing your interests. Another reason you may benefit from hiring a lawyer is that they know how to deal with offshore companies. On your own, you may feel like you have no hope. After all, you are just one person and your company is likely an established corporation that knows how to handle injury cases. Okay everyone, that's all this article today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until the next one, bye bye.